Why does he get to say he's going to win? He hasn't won anything since 2017. What the makes us think he's going to win? Why does he get to say he's going to win? He hasn't won anything since 2017. What the fuck makes us think he's going to win? And I'm being dead serious. There's nothing extra on it. I'm just being 100, yo. Because it's like, he gets to say, oh, I'm going to win it every year. What the fuck makes us believe that? And look, I don't even be hating on Jeremy. But yo, bro, if he going to sit here and act like that top 10 wasn't gifted last year, he's out of his fucking mind, bro. That prejudging package was not it, bro. It wasn't, bro. I can name 5-6 people off the top of my head that should have been in that 10 over him, bro. Look, did he look better at finals? Yes, he did. Yeah, but the show's not judged at finals, brother. The show's judged at prejudging. And off of prejudging, you got gifted that top 10, brother. He's not a factor, bro. He's not. And it's not, yo, it's really not hating because, yo, what I mean is this. Why does he get to say it? Why? Because you won 4? That's like Phil Heath coming back and saying he gonna win it because I won 7. And you got to remember, Phil Heath and Jeremy both won the Olympia the last time the same year. So why can't Phil Heath come back and say he gonna win the O this year? We would look at him like he's blowing dick.
Wow, Dre, good morning to you, brother. I mean, if this isn't something exciting to wake up to, I don't know what is. You know what? When I listen to this, and I know Dre, I've smoked with Dre, I've been with Dre in person. I don't think Dre's hating. I don't think Dre is trying to, do anything toxic to Jeremy. Like, this is just Dre speaking his mind. And the fact of the matter is, imagine how many pros that aren't going to speak out because they're afraid of Jeremy, they're afraid of the league, are thinking the same exact thing as Andre Ferguson. I think Andre's right. I do. I don't think Jeremy Buendia is going to win this year's Mr. Olympia. And I haven't seen the clip. Has Jeremy said he's going to win this year's Mr. Olympia? Because if Jeremy's saying that, I think he's a bit delusional. You guys see how wild, how crazy these physiques are in 2025. It's not 2017. It's not 2016. It's not 2015. So I agree with Dre. I don't think Jeremy Buendia should be saying he's going to win the Mr. Olympia. It's good to have that confidence, but do I think it's true? No, I don't. This interview was absolutely hilarious, bro. Dre needs to make his own YouTube channel and start talking about the men's physique division. Dre, I will set you up, bro. I will teach you how to do what I do for free, just so all of us could enjoy you and those damn eyes talk about the league, bro. Like, you are hilarious. This is the most entertaining thing that I've seen all week on the men's physique division. And again, it's from Andre Ferguson. This guy is hilarious. And Jeremy Buendia is fuming at the mouth right now. He's probably played that video 100 times, and if he saw Andre Ferguson in person, he'd probably fight him, bro. This is serious. Andre, you just called out one of the kings, maybe the best to ever do it, telling him that he shouldn't even be saying he should win the Mr. Olympia this year, And then it brings me to this video. And I remember covering this back in 2023. This was crazy. It's crazy to me that this package in 2023, 2024, 2025, when Jeremy brings something like this, it's not even in the top 5 anymore. That just tells you how much the league has evolved, and it tells you how much Dre is right on this shit. Jeremy, as good as Jeremy was, he is not great anymore. And that's no shade against Jeremy. Jeremy, I give him props for coming back, continuing to try, continuing to push the division, still getting in the top 10. That's amazing stuff to do. I don't think there's a lot of guys in the league, top guys in the league, that can take 4, 5, 6 years off, whatever Jeremy did, and then come back and still get in the top 10. It's still very impressive, and this video is impressive. Look at the vascularity, dude. One of my favorite videos ever, bro. Another thing I saw from Jeremy's profile, man, Stoic Gym. By the way, the name. Who came up with the name Stoic? That is such a beautiful name. I'm scrolling down here. Andre, you know your ass is not getting invited to work out with Jeremy Buendia. If you walked into this place, bro, you'd get kicked out immediately. You know what? Honestly, Jeremy should flip this, and he should do a workout with Andre Ferguson. You want eyes on Stoic Gym, Jeremy? You want to kind of go viral on your Instagram and push this stuff? Have a workout with Andre Ferguson. You guys just go at it, speak your mind, and just talk to each other. I would love to see it. I would pay to see it, bro. Just like the OnlyFans I said the other day. I would pay to see an Andre Ferguson and Jeremy Buendia workout, or maybe a boxing match. Maybe after this year's Olympia, can we all line up something where we see Andre Ferguson and Jeremy Buendia in the boxing ring? I mean, that would just be beautiful to watch. I would love to see it. Now, I almost started talking about the OnlyFans shit on this video, but I'm going to be a really good boy this morning because I don't want Jeremy to hate me either. I'm coming back to men's physique. I don't want any of that. So here's just a beautiful video of these two posing in the gym. You guys look great.
I like what they're doing. I like the chit chat. I it's entertaining, but also, you know for a fact they're not saying my name because they know that I am the threat. I know I am. I have everything that I need to be number one. I'm the threat. Everybody else has it factors. I have everything.
The most slept on dude in the division this year to me is Emanuel Hunter. I want you guys to slip into his little Nikes, into his sneakers this morning, and I want you to feel something, and I want you to listen to this. In 2022, Emanuel Hunter competed at the Mr. Olympia, and he placed 12th. And I remember covering that. I was stoked to see Emanuel in that top 15. He's no longer getting last place. 2023, Emanuel comes to the Mr. Olympia, moves up 8 placings, guys, and gets 4th at the Mr. Olympia in 2023. I was like, holy crap, Emanuel's knocking at the door. 4th place at the Mr. O. I mean, you're 4th in the world. We're looking at Mr. 4th in the world. 2024, the year I didn't even tune in. Had to look this shit up, boys. 2024, Emanuel Hunter, 4th place at the Mr. Olympia. This reminds me of like a Diogo Montenegro, always getting third, or always getting 4th, whatever it was. That's Emanuel Hunter. I don't think that's going to happen 3 times in a row. So 2025 is a huge year for Emanuel Hunter. We're going to see something special. You know, it's crazy. If he drops to 5th, it's almost disappointing. So it's like, we got to see top 3 from Emanuel, and I think he can do it. What I want to see him do more than anything is beat Aaron Banks. I don't believe Emanuel has ever beaten Aaron Banks, always one step behind. Whether it's the Boston Pro, the Arnold Classic, the Mr. Olympia, he's always 1 or 2 placings behind Aaron Banks. If there's anyone that Emanuel wants to beat, I'm telling you, in his coaching squad and his team all behind him, it's Aaron Banks, and he has the tools to do it. Emanuel every year continues to get better, continues to improve placings, physique, and he has all the tools. You want to see all the tools? Here's all the tools from Emanuel Hunter early this morning, man. And before I talk about the physique, can we talk about how the board shorts go absolutely perfect with the background? I feel like more pros should pay attention to that. They should know what the background of the show is going to be and then match your color of the shorts with the background, because this is gorgeous. This is absolutely beautiful. And Emanuel Hunter, you're beautiful, brother. I love you. You got a beautiful soul. I sat down, I interviewed Emanuel Hunter 4 or 5 years ago. How you feel?
Feel good, man. I mean, I'm anxious.
How you feel right now in this moment having me interview you, bro?
Man, it's everything, bro. Like, I've been waiting on this. Like, I prepared for this. You know, the small things to me matter. Like seeing people like you come up, interviewing some of your elite bodybuilders. You know, I mean, like I prayed for this, and now it's here. So I'm not. What I'm trying to say is I'm not like surprised at all that I'm here. I'm not surprised that you're here because we put the work in. You know, the work is done. We're here. Now it's game time. Yeah. And now we put the pieces together to this weekend to showcase what we worked on. Yeah. It's our time to shine and show people like, hey, I'm here too. Yeah. You know.
Dude, you know what's crazy? Our conversation the other day in the car that we had with everyone, y'all picked me up. I was sick. And this guy is an incredible human being with an incredible physique. You can't say that about a lot of guys in the league. A lot of these guys don't have incredible souls and incredible bodies. It's either one or the other. Emanuel has both. This is a very special talent, and it's crazy. If you look at his Instagram, he doesn't get a lot of likes. He doesn't get a lot of views. There's not a lot of people tuning into fourth in the world. I'm going to repeat that for the people in back that are sleeping on this right now. There's not a lot of exposure and people paying attention to fourth in the world Emanuel Hunter with the physique like this, boys. He has everything. He has the symmetry. He has the bubbliness. He has the separation. He brings the conditioning. The waist, this is a waist game. This is a genetic game. Don't let anyone fool you. Don't let anyone tell you you're special if your waist isn't 31, 30 inches, 29, 28 inches. It's a game of genetics, boys, and Emanuel Hunter has been blessed with beautiful African-American genetics. I mean, let's be real, bro. The X-frame goes crazy. The legs are looking even fuller. And then from the back, this is probably top 3 backs in the league. Right? Not just overall mass, but again, the shape, the aesthetics. How does it look? Where are your eyes drawn on stage when all these guys line up? For me, it's Emanuel Hunter's back. Latest physique update. We're about 9 weeks out of the Mr. Olympia. I cannot believe I am back. Hit that like button. Subscribe to this channel. Your boy's going to upload Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And honestly, Emanuel, that sun is hitting that skin just right. Look at the thickness of the back all the way through. The lats connect super low. Dude, I'm telling you, don't sleep on Emanuel Hunter. Who's sleeping in right now on Emanuel Hunter and not liking this video and not going over to his page and liking this shit? This guy is going to place top 3 in the world, boys. I'm telling you. As I spit all over my mic, I'm literally looking at it now. Holy crap. I just noticed Ryan Terry's in legacy mode. 2025 is legacy mode for Ryan Terry. What I just realized, if Ryan Terry wins one more title, he may be the best to ever do it. The guy has multiple Arnold Classic wins. If he gets 3 Mr. Olympias, guess who else has 3, huh? What name is ringing the bell? What Henny squeeze is ringing the bell? Brandon Hendrickson. I mean, Ryan Terry is in legacy mode, and I love it. This is one of the latest physique updates, and my guy looks great 9 weeks out. I mean, Ryan always, I feel like, comes in fairly early, starts to look good, is on top of his shit, is dialed in, is sharp, you know? And as much shit that guys are talking around the league, Ali Bilal, I would say, yeah, Terry pays attention. You know how I know Terry pays attention is because of comments like this. I just, I commented on this. I was pretty impressed, like usual. Danny Haley Fitz says, Hart McGrath, you woke up the beast within 2 years ago. Now he's unstoppable. Terry replies, that he did, my man. Reignited the fire and then some. It's insane to me to think about me, little me, who's a nobody, who just taught himself how to talk about physiques for fun because I enjoy it. By the way, I think it's just such a primal thing to do for human beings to look at another physique and appreciate it. Have we not been doing that for however long we've been here? It's amazing to me that my words affect the Mr. Olympia so much. I have a reel on my channel and Ryan literally says, Hart, because you were talking that crap, it fired me up and I had to push even harder and I won the Mr. Olympia. You don't think I have a connection with Ryan Terry? You're crazy. You are wild. And again, the latest physique update from Terry looks phenomenal. Terry, what would it take, bro? Here, maybe I'll get my following up. Maybe I'll get my subscribers up and maybe I can fly out there and work out with you and do some content. Dude, I would love to work out in your gym. Like, boys, imagine working out with the Mr. Olympia at his gym in the United Kingdom. Huh? That'd be wild, bro. I've never been outside of the country to work out with Ryan Terry. I would lose my shit, bro. It would be so cool. I wouldn't say much, man. I'd want to keep him focused because I know the Mr. Olympia is here. But it would just be beautiful to see, man. Ryan Terry, is he winning 3? Huh? Comment down below. I want to know. I always read every single comment. I may not reply, but I see every single comment, and I want to know how everyone is feeling 9 weeks out from the Mr. Olympia, looking at Ryan Terry, hearing the noise. How do you think he's feeling? You know he's on Instagram. You know he sees this shit. Everyone sees everything. Don't let it fool you. Everyone is paying attention to everything. One of my favorite photos of all time. This photo, and Terry, when you see this, brother, I'm so glad you still have this pinned on your Instagram, because this moment, whoever took this photo, I don't know if it was Jay and Mannion or who, but this photo speaks a million words to me. A million words. The facial expression, Banks looking down at Terry, Brandon Hendrickson looking depressed as fuck. Brandon, I love you, bro. I'm going to do a video on you, Brandon, soon, and I'm going to hype you up. You know I don't have any true negativity, and I'm not really trying to put anyone down. I'm just speaking my mind. Right? I'm just literally looking at this photo on my computer and speaking my mind on how I feel about physiques. Why do I cover men's physique? Because it's the body that I would want. I don't want to be classic. I don't want to be open. It's not realistic. That's why I talk about men's physique. Ryan J. Terry, the king, Aaron, the king, Brandon, the king, Ali, the king, Jeremy, says, I can't tell you how much I love bodybuilding. Terry, I flip and agree, bro. He says, I've been training and living this lifestyle for 22 years now and have been fortunate enough to call it my full-time job for 16 of those years. And that's the goal, right? That's why I got back into this stuff. I got normal jobs for the last year and tried a 9 to 5. Bro, I can't work, bro. I can't work a normal job. I want to make content and work out and coach for a living, and that's what I'm going to do. So I understand, Terry. It's an incredible feeling. People ask me why I still compete after all these years. He says, it's simple. I love every part of the lifestyle, the ups and the downs. The fire in me is just as hungry this prep has ever been before. And I'd even go as far to say hungrier, knowing the lineup is so deep and competitive. We're 9.5 weeks out. Come on, bro. I'm going to lose my shit this morning. My neighbors are going to hate me for screaming in this mic. We're 9.5 weeks out to bring an undeniable package. People ask me all the time, who's your favorite men's physique guy? I want to know who your favorite is. I want to know who you think is going to win. I honestly don't have a favorite. I love the personality, the characteristics, the ego, everything from all these guys, and that's what makes this stuff so entertaining for me. Another update. I'm blessing your TV right now. I'm blessing your phone right now, boys. I got another, even more recent update of King Terry giving us a bicep. Terry, you gonna hit that on stage and get docked with points? No, I'm not. Oh my gosh, when he puts his arms down, did you see how thick the triceps are? Give me a crucifix pose on stage, Terry. Even if you get docked, I would just love to see it. The back thickness, do we even have to compare that to Ali Bilal? I will in a bit, and we'll talk about it. Also, side note, you're working out. If you have chest this week or the next time you hit some iso holds. Terry says iso holds hitting hard between sets today. Why don't I do iso holds after I do a chest exercise? Because it fucking hurts. I just picture Hani Rambod and Andre Diu or Jeremy Buendia in the mirror back in the day squeezing with those iso holds. It scares me. That's why I don't do it. I don't want my nipples to start leaking milk everywhere. Terry, you're a brave man. But let's talk about these comparisons. Ali Bilal, who is second in the world, who has had one of the craziest rises. I'm glad I used the right tense there. I almost said raises. One of the craziest rises in the division coming out of Afghanistan from the back with Ryan Terry. Terry wins from the back. I like Terry's thickness from the back. It feels like a more complete back to me, but Ali's back gets better every year, probably every few weeks if he's training and eating and doing the right things. And it also is very separated. Like, look at the muscle separation with Ali Bilal compared to Terry. So the muscle separation is there. Another thing that is there with Ali Bilal, as much as people love Terry's back over Ali, which I agree with, is Ali Bilal, just like Terry, has very low lat separation. Very low lat connection. His insertions of his lower lats connect very, very low, and you can see it in his posing videos. So Ali has the genetic potential to have an insane back one day that could be better than Terry's. 100%. 1000%. Do not count out Ali Bilal and the potential of everything about his physique, especially his back. From the front, this is tough, dude. And it's so crazy for me to say this because for the last 5 years of me covering this stuff, I just loved Ryan Terry's midsection. And I don't think anyone had, maybe Brandon, maybe Ferguson in his prime. Even Aaron Banks has a nice midsection, but Ryan Terry's knife-like midsection, like if you touch it, you're going to get cut and you're going to bleed out and you're not going to be able to watch these videos. So don't touch his abs. You also might get punched. But Ryan Terry's abs for me always were like top 2, top 3 in the league. Always. That was his staple. You think of Ryan Terry, you think handsome, the color blue, and you think Ryan Terry's abs. And then Ali Bilal came along and is like, okay, Terry, your abs are pretty good, but what you think about this crispy shit? Ali's abs are gorgeous. They're gorgeous. I mean, the oblique tie-ins, the symmetry, there's 6 abs there, the little belly button. Is that an Audi? We're given second place at the Mr. Olympia with the dude that has an Audi belly button. I digress. Ali Bilal from the front definitely challenges Terry a lot more from the back. So really, Ali, all you need to do is bring up that back for the Olympia, and we got 9 weeks to do it. And I think he'll do it. I'm telling you, boys, it's crazy. The last few years, it's been about Aaron Banks versus Brandon, Jeremy versus Brandon, and now it's like, it's Ali versus Terry. That's crazy. Like, what is it going to be in 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years? Emanuel Hunter versus who? You know, there's going to be so many different variations. It's beautiful. The one thing that I think Terry has an advantage over Ali is a psychological component. And that's, Ryan Terry has a family, a beautiful family, I might add. And for me, just thinking about myself, and even you, like, think about this, boys. You got a family at home that is watching you on the screen that you're not with, that you have to train away from, that you have to go and fly away and compete from. I mean, that is like the ultimate fuel. It's kind of like me. When I lost my father at 16, I got like this extra fuel package, forever burning. Right? I just forever burning. Whenever I get sad, whenever I get depressed, whenever I don't want to do stuff, whenever I feel like giving up, I'm like, man, what if my dad was here? I want to do this for him. You know, and Ali doesn't have a family. I don't believe Ali, unless you got some kids running around that you don't know of. Ali doesn't have a family. Terry does. Like, that's got to give you that extra firepower. Extra firepower, man. And then if you think I'm not going to leave you with a handsome video of Ryan Terry, father-son's combo, you got me fucked up. This guy looks good. Who's your favorite father-son's athlete? Andre Diu, Ali Bilal, Ryan Terry. There's so many of these dudes. Father-sons, where's the sponsorship, dog? I heard something the other day that really helped me out. And honestly, I wish I heard it a long time ago, but this is for you boys. I feel like a lot of us guys, especially the ages between like 18 to 35, we really struggle in trying to figure out what we want to do with our lives, what our passion is, you know, what we see ourselves doing, what we really enjoy. And that's hard to find. It's hard to pinpoint sometimes what your true passion is and what you want to be doing, what you love to do. So instead of thinking that way, kind of flip it. Find out what you really don't like. Find out what you hate doing and get as far away from that as possible. I know I hate working for someone else sitting in an office 8-9 hours a day. I know I hate working for someone else doing labor shit 8-9 hours a day. I know I hate that. I hate it. I've tried it dozens and dozens of times. And just like Raymond Edmonds said one time, I can't work a normal job. I just can't. I don't know if it's mental illness, laziness, or what, but I just cannot do it. It feels like my soul is literally leaving my body as every minute goes on. Every hour at a job feels like a whole day for me. I know what I do not like doing, and I need to get as far away from that as possible and come up with the game plan and work every single day as hard as I can to get away from that and do what I like doing. So figure out what you do not like doing. Like, bro, ask yourself right now, what do you not like doing? What do you hate doing? Are you working a job that you hate? Are you doing or hanging around people that you dislike? Get away from all that shit. Get away from it, and it's going to put you closer to your purpose. I'm telling you. And this game is you versus you, boys. It is you versus you. There's two versions inside of you. Which one is going to show up every day? There's a weak, soft motherfucker inside of you. And far too often, he's the one that shows up and wakes up and does things throughout the day. And then there's a badass in you. You gotta let the badass out, man. Every single one of us has a badass motherfucker in there just waiting to be unleashed. And it's a battle that you have to win. It's a constant mind game. It's a constant mind battle. And you can't let that muscle get lazy. It's you versus you. There's two versions. Which one of yous is gonna win? Which one of you is gonna come out on top? Which one of you is gonna greet the world every morning and say, you know what? Fuck all this bullshit. Fuck all this negativity. I got this.